I've always had issues with staying on track and constantly generating progress, right? So, what I decided to do was make a free, pretty much foolproof improvement plan. It has four main concepts which we're going to go over, and they all build off of each other in order to make one ultimate plan, which quite literally sets you up for success. The only thing you need to know going into this is that structure creates habits and habits create progress, right? So what we can take off of that is we're going to go to our first main concept, which is the growth ladder. This is a 4-step framework for leveling up your habits and your life. Each stage is going to build on the next, turning your daily chaos into long-term success by stacking 3 things: discipline, structure, and momentum. Right now, you're probably in the chaos stage, which is quite literally life without direction. You're literally living on survival mode. This is waking up with no routine, letting the day go, decide, like you're literally just no structure, impulse living, letting your feelings decide your actions. You have no routine. Every day is just random, and you're always delaying what matters or procrastinating. What we take that from and to is to structure. And structure is habits and routines that run your day with intention. So what we're going to be doing is holding accountability systems. We're going to have a set system for our whole day with time blocking in it and habit stacking. Time blocking is planning your day hour by hour. So you're literally going to go from the time you wake up to the time you sleep and schedule all your tasks in different blocks, like a time at school. Look at your day of school. What do? You have block 1, you have block 2, you have block 3, and 4 for each class. So make a time block for each time during your day, and you're going to I can't talk on camera. You're going to set yourself up better for success. Also, habit stacking. Habit stacking is when we link new habits to old ones. So say you like to play video games. So before you go play video games, you have to do 25 push-ups, right? We're going to link those habits together and then create one habit that before you have to do this, you do this. Basically a reward system in order to create new habits. And then we're also going to use accountability systems, just some way to track or journal your progress and make sure that you're moving in the right direction. The next thing you get on is the discipline phase. Once you have your set structure and your set system for day to day. And this is where most people get stuck because they don't build a set structure. They figure out what they want to do, start doing it, and then eventually slip back into those old habits. With a set structure, your progress is literally inevitable. Discipline phase is literally just doing what you said to do, even when you don't feel like it. You're literally just showing up daily and setting yourself up for success. You're breaking all the bad habits, replacing triggers with better actions, setting rules for yourself and limits that build power. And then once we complete the discipline phase, we're literally just unlimited progress, long-term change from your daily actions. Literally more energized, more focused, an optimized routine with a clear direction of where we're going. We're going to create better habits, and that's also going to create a better identity because you become who you literally act like. So we're going to hold ourselves up to here on a standard. The next big concept actually that we're going to go over is the 2x goal method. This is when you set your original goal after you've completed the growth ladder, and then you're going to take that goal and double it. It's literally going to force you to think outside of the box. It creates pressure, and that's going to create innovation in your head. It's going to break a lot of your normal thinking and require you to literally just go outside of the box. So let's say you have your morning routine, right? What you're going to do then is you're going to take it and you're going to build a daily system. Or your goal was read a book a month. Now you're going to do 2. Literally all this does is it's going to save you some more time. Increase your productivity and creativity. And it breaks comfort loops. Once you set your goals, then you're going to take those goals and we're going to apply the constraint method. This gives you less time, fewer resources, and tighter limits to build your habits faster. What we're doing here is focusing on execution, not ideal conditions. We're literally just sparking creativity. So we're going to take our goals, we're going to look at them, and then we're going to set limits on those goals. So for our phone, we wanted to reduce our phone usage, right? And before it was 4 hours. So we're going to times that by 2, and we're going to do 2 hours of phone on our day, or 1 hour like this. That's going to create priority in our routine because we can only be on it for 2 hours a day. So there's less time for that doom scrolling and those dopamine rushes. So it's literally just going to sharpen your focus. Once you have all of those, then we get to the first real big switch in your life, or the identity loop. This is literally just becoming what you want to be, building what you repeat. This is taking action with small daily moves of consistency. Like I said, our set system. You're going to wake up at a certain time. You're going to work out. You're going to avoid the doom scroll. You're going to go outside and do your push-ups. You're going to drink those however many liters of water in the morning. Take that cold shower and hold yourself accountable. And there's evidence for this. Every action is proof that you're becoming something. Your brain remembers patterns, so start good patterns, and every time you do that, you're just ticking one tick closer to your goal. 1% better every day. Remember that. And you're going to get that identity switch. You don't decide your identity, you quite literally earn it. It builds when your actions agree with your goals. You say who you want to be, but you're doing this over here, so you're going to stay this person. But when you start acting like this person, then you become who you want to become. And then literally all we're going to do is reinforce this and loop it until it's unconscious, like a robot. Your habits are how your future self casts votes in the present. So why are we not going to do the most productive thing to make the most progress in the future? Now I'm going to explain how these build off of each other and the way to take this. So first off, we're going to start with the growth ladder. Once we get done with that, we're going to set our goals. We're going to times those goals by 2, and then we're going to apply our constraint method. We're going to set limits on all of our goals and really have a set structure. Then what most people want to do is jump. You're still in the discipline phase. What we're going to do is reevaluate, right? We're going to reevaluate, go back, set new goals, multiply those goals by 2, because at this point you've been locked in for probably a week. This is a 2-week thing. After a week, go back, set your new goals, and then we're going to apply that constraint method again, have an even better system, and then we introduce the identity loop of literally becoming who you want to be, and you're getting that unlimited progress, like I said, from the growth ladder. At this point, you're quite literally a new operating system. You have a set structure, you have all your habits under control, and are moving like a robot, just watching the progress stack off of each other. I have another video coming soon about habits, and we're going to do maybe some mindset videos. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to start posting more on YouTube for sure. Hope everybody enjoyed, and thanks for watching if you made it this far.